Alright, this is one of the finals lesson. In this lesson, we're going to focus on CSS transition functions. So we're going to change the colors of the button on the hover. Okay, so we have our button, but if we hover over our cursor, nothing happens. We would like to change the background to black and have the color of the text to white. How we can do this? We need to use pseudo class, which is called hover. So I'm looking for my button class. All right, let's switch to CSS only. So hover class, it's a part of the pseudo element of, so hover class is a pseudo class. So we write it as this. We write the name of the class. So after colon, we write hover. And it means that this pseudo class would be dedicated for button class only. So whenever we hover over element that has button class, something will change. So let's write background. It will change to black. And let's add color to white and save it. Refreshing our page. And when we hover over, we can see the change. But what I don't like about this is that the change is very aggressive, so it's like 0, 1. I would like to have the transition function, so we can also do this with CSS. I'm getting back to Atom, and for my element, my original element button, I need to write transition. What will be changed? So for instance, background. How long it will take for the change. So for instance, half of the second, and what it would be the function. So it would be is, in, and out. So the change will be very soft and very smooth from the beginning and at the end. You can see that the background changes very smoothly, but the color still acts kind of aggressively. So we also need this transition function for the color, and we can copy all the other properties. So now the change is very smooth and I really like it, and it was only done with a couple of lines of code. So you can easily modify these things. You can modify colors, backgrounds, borders, etc. What else we can do? Well, we can also apply some, for instance, text transform or text decoration to underline the text when we hover over in the navigation. So we're getting back to the navigation, which is here. So we have an nav lia. So we copy the whole selector, paste it here. We add pseudo class, which is hover, and add text decoration underline. Let's see. If I hover over, I have the text. This is not the link yet, so this is why we don't have the underline of the text. Of course, feel free to experiment to do much more. The sky is the limit, so you can totally have fun with transition functions and with pseudo class. So I hope that you will achieve some interesting effects. So this is how the final website looks like. It's almost one-to-one to my project, so I'm very pleased with it, and I hope that you manage to achieve something similar with your code, with your CSS and HTML. I hope you manage to put some theory into practice and see how CSS and HTML work together. In any doubts, don't hesitate to use DevTools to find some new features or to experiment, to change the background color, to change the typography, to do whatever you want with the website. You can easily redo the template to adjust it to your needs, to your taste, your aesthetics. I'm keeping fingers crossed for all your experiments.